Hello, good day, everyone. This is Mudassir Hussain along with Talha, Sohaib, Wakas, and Nilima. And I will be walking you through the opening of our analysis of one of the most significant cybersecurity failures in modern digital history, the Equifax data breach. Our goal is not only explain what happened, but more importantly, show why it happened and what lessons we as future cybersecurity professionals must take from it. So, what exactly happened? On September 7th, 2017, Equifax, one of the largest credit reporting agency in the US, publicly disclosed a data breach that compromised the personal data of nearly 148 million Americans. That's almost half of the entire US population. The data included names, social security numbers, addresses, and in some cases, even driver's license and credit card detail. The attack began through a known vulnerability in Apache struct cataloged as CVE 2017-5638. The Apache Software Foundation had released a patch in March of that year, but Equifax simply didn't apply it. As shocking as that is, it was just the tip of the iceberg. Important of the case in cyber security. Why is this case so important? Because it wasn't a zero-day attack or a state level cyber war. It was basic negligence. Equifax made several mistakes. Number one, they didn't patch. Number two, their systems were not segmented. Third, they stored credentials in plain text. Fourth, their TLS certificates, which helped detect malicious traffic, had expired for 10 months. So, what does that mean? Even when hackers were pulling data out for over 75 days, their systems couldn't detect it. The result, massive public backlash, multiple lawsuits, congressional investigations, and a huge loss of trust. This case is now taught globally as a prime example of what not to do in cybersecurity. Our group's objective in this project was to break down the breach into technical and procedural shortcomings and match them with modern countermeasures. We explored security technologies that could have prevented the breach, like IDPS, patch management systems, and endpoint protection tools. Second, cryptographic best practices from AES 256 encryption to TLS 1.3 and digital signature. Number three, and we aligned everything with the CIA tried confidentiality, integrity, and availability. Most importantly, our recommendations are not theoretical, they are based on standards from NIST, backed by industry use cases, and ready to be applied in real world enterprise environments. Now, next, I will invite Talha to present his part.
Hello everyone, today my topic is to discuss some key vulnerabilities and what are some security technology tools that can help us to avoid this error. So according to the case study, in 2017, this company suffered a massive data breach that exposed sensitive information of over 140 million people. This attack happened because of several serious security problems. They failed to patch a non-software issue in Apache. Their network was not properly divided, so once attacker got in, they moved around easily. So it was so easy for them because it was not properly divided. So, and there were no intrusion detection software and any system to catch them. And apart from that, there were also like missed security patches, and that make it more worse. Apart from that, they had a weak monitoring. They had a weak monitoring of database, so that make it even more worse. And they don't even have any system to respond quickly when when some things went wrong. They don't have any system to respond quickly. Like they don't have any automatic response system. And in the next slide, I will discuss some tools that can help us avoid these problems. So, to fix these issues, companies can use strong security tools. First of all, I will discuss the network segmentations. Network segmentation stops attackers from moving across the system, and ITBS tools can detect and block threats in real time. And we have some ITBS tools you can see in the slide. And at next, we have some patch management tools that make sure that our software is up to date. And apart from that, endpoint detection and response tools find and block malware. It can also help us to reduce this problem. And DAM, we also have some DAM tools. DAM stand for Database Activity Monitoring Tools that can catch unusual access. And finally, we have SOAR tools, SOAR that can help us. Like in the previous slide, we had discussed that they had no quick response system. So this tool will help us to avoid that problem, which is called SOAR tools, that helps to respond fast by automating action during an attack. So all of these tools which I discussed now, like IDBS tool, EDR tool, DM tool, SOAR tools, all of these tools can really help us to reduce the damage that caused this company. So that was all for my part. So in the next slide, other group members will explain the rest of the presentation. Thank you so much.
Hi everyone. Today we are going to talk about why cryptographic is absolutely essential for security. The Equifax breach serves as a stark reminder of what happens when cryptographic practices are weak, from plain text password to expired certificates. The risks are pretty much real. So let's dive into some cryptographic principles that can help us stay secure. First of all, there comes data encryption at rest. First up is data encryption at rest. This means securing your stored data, whether it's in database or individual files. A major issue in the Equifax breach was unencrypted credentials. So the fix: employ robust encryption algorithms like AES 2F6, 256. For example, database system like Oracle and SQL Server offered transparent data encryption. The takeaway here is simple: encrypt all sensitive personal information and credentials whenever they are stored. Secondly, there comes secure key management. So think of your encryption keys as a master locks to your data. Protecting them is absolutely critical. A crucial fix is to utilize a key management service or KMS service like AWS or HashiCorp Vault provide secure creation, storage, and rotation of these vital keys. For maximum security, consider using hardware security modules or HMS. Remember, uh, strong encryption is useless without properly managed keys. And then comes uh, sorry, transport layer security. Moving on to security data is transit. We have transport layer security, or TLS. You probably know it best as the S in HTTPS. So basically the key here is ensuring you have valid certificates, which prevents unauthorized uh, usage or like hacking, whatever, to keep your TLS strong. Basically, make sure to auto renew. It is a great option for this, and aim to use the latest and most secure version of TLS, which is, I think, currently is 1.3. After that, we have end-to-end encryption. Our fourth essential, which is E2EE or E2EE. The sender encrypts the data, and the only intended recipient can decrypt it. So no one is basically, not even the service provider, can access the content basically. So you can use protocols like OpenPGP for secure messages and file transfer providers. I mean, they are powerful layer of privacy and security basically. So after that, we have digital signatures. So basically, these acts like a digital fingerprint, basically verifying the authenticity and integrity of your data. They ensure that the data hasn't been tampered, and they like while they were in transit basically. So. Uh, uh, like algorithms like RSA or ECDSA are commonly used, the benefits are clear. You get data integrity and non-repudiation, meaning the sender can deny sending it. So, in conclusion, implementing layered cryptography is vital for robust security. By combining encryption at rest, secure key management (TLS), end-to-end encryption, and digital signatures, you can effectively protect the confidentiality, integrity, and authenticity of your valuable data and your online assets. So, thank you so much, guys. I hope this presentation find you well.
Greetings, my name is Waqas Tariq, student ID 63167, and I will present tools to identify and mitigate threats exposed in Equifax breach. Equifax's ineffective scans and delayed responses allow attackers to operate undetected. We recommend Nessus vulnerability scanners to detect unpatched systems like the Apache Trust flaw, ensuring timely remediation. Security information and event management systems such as Splunk provide real-time monitoring of suspicious activities like unauthorized database access over 3 months. Penetration testing tools like Metasploits simulate attacks to identify weakness such as poor segmentation. Additionally, Certbot automates certificate renewals, preventing issues from expired certificates. These tools integrate detection, response, and prevention, offering comprehensive vulnerability management as required by the rubric. They address Equifax's failures outlined in the CSO online article. Nilima will now discuss CIA insurance techniques.
Hi, this is Nilima Nutasin, student ID 62604. Now I will discuss how to reinforce the CIA triad, confidentiality, integrity, and availability in the aftermath of the Equifax data breach. Confidentiality, role-based access control with Okta. Implementing RBAC ensures that only authorized personnel have access to sensitive systems, reducing the risk of unauthorized access. Multi-factor authentication via Duo. Adding an extra layer of security through MFA significantly decreases the likelihood of unauthorized access, even if credentials are compromised. Integrity. Maintaining data integrity is paramount to ensure that information remains accurate and unaltered. To achieve this, SHA-256 hashing and digital signatures. Utilizing these cryptographic techniques verifies that data has not been tampered with, ensuring its authenticity. Tripwire file integrity monitoring. Employing tools like Tripwire allows for real-time detection of unauthorized changes to critical files, enabling prompt response to potential threats. Availability. Ensuring the availability of systems and data is essential for uninterrupted business operations. F5 load balancers. Deploying load balancers helps distribute traffic efficiently, preventing system overloads and ensuring continuous access to services. NIST SP 80061 Incident Response Plan. Adopting this framework provides a structured approach to incident response, facilitating swift recovery and minimizing downtime during security incidents. The Equifax breach serves as a stark reminder of the vulnerabilities that exist in data security. By implementing robust measures to protect confidentiality, integrity, and availability, organizations can significantly reduce the risk of similar incidents. Thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Nilima. So, what do we really learn from Equifax? What cybersecurity is not just a checklist, it's a culture. A single delayed patch can lead to 148 million identities exposed, and expired certificate can make months of data that invisible. Weak passwords stored in plain text or an open invitation to attackers. Our conclusion is simple. To prevent another Equifax, we need layered defense strategies combining firewalls, segmentations, detections, and response, strong encryption protocols, and key management systems. And third, a shift in mindset from compliance to vigilance. Because in today's world, security is no longer just the IT department's problem, it's very department's responsibility. Our insights are supported by academic and industry sources such as CSO Online, NEST, SP 861, and leading text by Stallings, Sendo, and Bishops. These references ensure that our recommendations were not just theoretical, they are proven, practical, and aligned with global standards. Thank you so much for your attention, for listening us. If you may have any question, just reach out through email or through Moodle. Once again, thank you so much.